that we needed to do something with our business culturally. We were doing everything around safety. We were doing, all the SOPs. We were running all the right processes. Lockout, tag out, everything like that. But we knew something was missing, and it was missing in our results. Our results were showing that we were underperforming.
Switch On is really a culture program designed to engage the whole workforce in the behaviours and practices that make a massive difference to safety, but also teamwork and performance of the business.
It connects with people culturally, it connects with what happens between their ears. It actually draws them in as people, as humans, and as people who are part of a community, as part of a culture.
The Switch On is also built around the way the brain works. And so what happens is it's something that people can use on a real day-to-day basis.
Before we run any program, management's driving hard. They're doing a lot of work around safety. They're pushing. And really what comes out of Switch On is once we engage people and switch them on to the cultural side of it, that they actually pick it up and start running with it, and they make themselves accountable for it and take it forward themselves.
When you have the leaders and the teams engaged in common language on how they're going to shift culture and safety, what actually you get then is that they actually really go for it. Just as some of our customers describe, it's like it's their program, it's their methodology, it's how they actually operate in the workplace.
And then all of a sudden you end up in this weird paradox where management don't have to drive as much and are actually just facilitating the process, giving them the support and help them rather than actually forcing it to happen. And then it builds its own momentum and drive over time.
Switch On as a leader-led methodology has the highest impact because you actually have the leaders in the workplace reinforcing it, supporting it and encouraging it throughout the life cycle of the strategy. I think the other thing around leader-led is that we actually are skilling up leaders, giving them capability way beyond the initial sort of focus. So their facilitation skills improve, their presentation skills improve, their ability to read people's behaviour and actually go and have a courageous conversation improves as well.
The biggest thing that I've seen though is the confidence people have to have courageous conversations and pull people up. I've seen operators pull up our CEO to say, hey, stop. What you're doing, you need to put on your PPE, or you've missed this bit, or watch out for that. That confidence lift in the business, I am in a position now where I'm confident that if something's going to happen or something could happen, they jump in and do something about it before I even have to think about it and do it, which is comforting on the weekends when you're running 24/7, comforting at night when you're not there. Right? They're not dependent on you anymore. They take it on themselves.
The big impacts are that people realise that at the first and foremost level that their leaders and their co-workers and their teammates actually care, and therefore it's a reflection on the business. So the big impact is that you get a big shift in employee engagement. So straight away people are going, the organisation cares enough to focus on safety at home and safety in the workplace in a cohesive way.
That connection between the business and its employees is never more pure than what it is around safety. If you think about every other connection we have, quality involves customers, finance involves shareholders, but safety is a one-on-one relationship. It's just us and our employees, right? So if you can shift your culture and get that relationship right, then you can actually use it to help get every other relationship right.
It shouldn't just be considered where it's a set of training programs or meetings or sessions. It's actually about what you're doing over the next 12, 24 months to actually take the culture from where it is today to a higher level of performance.
How are you actually unlocking their discretionary effort? How are you actually getting that? It's free. You need to point it in the right direction, right? And if you need to improve around safety and you're still focusing on procedures and processes, you're missing that discretionary effort piece. That piece that if you unlock it, can actually propel you forward without you having to do more.